finally, a bit of mainstream media coverage that is actually accurate, simple, broken down, and has appealing information that actually does make sense.
That's the cost of living crisis. Suddenly we went up from prices being around there.
Although, hang on a minute. Let's just tackle one thing off the bat. Cost of living crisis. Yeah, what he's about to cover isn't a cost of living crisis. That's the social engineering term. Yeah, the nudge term. Yeah, what it actually is free money from Rona loans. Yeah, who would have thought handing out free kashish, yeah, would land us all in a pile of shizer? Who would have thought it, eh? And who would have thought that there are greedy pigs at the trough who have literal years. I'm going on a bit of a rant already, aren't I? But hang on, it's worth it. Greedy pigs who have only a certain amount of time in state positions or wherever they may be to be at the trough to steal as much as they fricking can. So cost of living crisis, no.
To prices being there. And you don't really see that in this data, okay? Because inflation is really just measuring the difference between that and that.
So what you're saying there, I don't know if you could see it, it's just measuring it on a yearly basis. So from 2023 to 24, that is the change within that year. And of course, we're going into 25 from 24. But really, well, let's let him explain.
If you look at those two lines, you're talking about a 2.3% change. That's the number we're talking about today. But for a lot of people, it's not about that. It's about the difference between this and that. And when you look at the difference between this and that, that's 20%. And I think that's the dichotomy here between these inflation numbers where it looks normal.
Yeah, 20% from 21. And I know that there's so many of you that will agree with this. 20% seems low. I just, it's blowing my mind how much stuff is now. Like, let's use food as the example, but we're going shopping, and you know, it's untenable. It's unsustainable. It's getting beyond ridiculous, and we have never had so much taken from us, but had so little in return. Yeah, you agree with that? I know, of course you do. Yeah. Your pay packet has never been robbed so much, and you've never seen so little in return of it. And yet, again, this is, you know, a classic case of how to manipulate the stats. One of the latest ones, of course, is them bringing out a league table for migrant crime. How they're going to manipulate that one. When you hear stuff like that, the immediate reaction of so many of you is like, I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. And this is why. It's just, this is part of a breakdown. Like, you know, how they release the information, release the stats, the information that they feed to you. How accurate is it? 20% seems incredibly low, even from 21 in the past 5 years, on how stuff has increased. And all I'm hearing as well, I'm sure you are as well, is how much stuff is continuing to go up. It's not getting cheaper. It's not getting more affordable. It continues to become more expensive. And for what? Hyperinflation. So your freaking chocolate bar goes to fun size. Less than fun size now. Oh, come on. Don't even taste like chocolate either. Yeah, it tastes like this fake synthetic shizer, because everything is so fake now as well, isn't it? Food, people, all of it. So fake. But anyway, a bit of a breakdown there. And how to win with stats. Ta-ta.